All right, moving on to grammar, which is why you're all here today. What I've got is it's about using future forms. Now, I know on my website right now, last week's grammar is still on there, using imperatives. And I forgot to put this week's grammar and post it on my website. I'm sorry. So, using future forms. Here we go. I'm going to copy and paste it on the show so you can read as I talk. Here we go. All right. There are many ways of talking about the future in English. Which way you choose depends on how you see the future. Is the future event planned or unplanned? A schedule or a prediction? So, planned, unplanned, schedule, or a prediction. All right, first off, let's start with making predictions in English. Here we go. Making predictions in English. Now, you can use both. You can use two words when making predictions. You can use will and going when you make predictions in English. You can use the words will and going. So, for example, I think the Labor Party will lose the next election. Or I think the Labor Party are going to lose the next election. If you can make a prediction based on what you see now, you use going to. So if you're looking at something and you're analyzing something that you're looking at, you make the prediction with going to. So, for example, you're driving too fast. You're going to hit the car in front of you. You're driving too fast. You're going to hit the car in front of you. Okay. That's making predictions. Now, future plans and arrangements. We'll cut and paste here. Here we go. Future plans and arrangements. When you want to talk, if something has already been planned, use going to with the verb or the present continuous tense. Now, I'm going to, so use going to with the verb. I'm going to take my exams next month. He's visiting a client on Tuesday. So that's the present continuous tense. First example, I'm going to, that's take. Going to with the verb. I'm going to take my exams next month. Or present continuous, he's visiting a client on Tuesday. All right. On an unplanned future, unplanned future. All right. Sometimes things happen and you don't know it's coming. If it's not planned, all right, if you decide to talk about the future at that moment you're speaking, you use the word will. So, the phone's ringing. I'll answer it. I will answer it. You only answer the phone when it starts ringing. Okay. Future schedules. Here we go. Future schedules. All right. Now, when you want to talk about a schedule, you use the present simple tense. Excuse me, the present simple tense when you're talking about schedules. Examples: the plane leaves in half an hour. We'd better hurry. Next week I fly to Italy. Then on Tuesday, I'm in Spain. Present simple tense. All right, next we've got events in progress at a time in the future. So, I'll explain that in just a second. Let me put it up on the board here. All right. Let's talk about something that will be in progress at a time in the future. Use will be doing. Use the phrase will be doing. So, examples. This time next week, I'll be sitting on a plane. I will be sitting on a plane. You can also use this form to make polite requests. Will you be using the car tomorrow? If you won't, can I use it? Another example, in my case, next Wednesday, I will be doing more grammar. All right. Next part, events that will be completed by a time in the future. So let me get that up there. Here we go. If you want to say that something will be completed by a certain time in the future, use will have done. Use the phrase will have done. So, I'll have finished this report, or finished the report by this afternoon. I will have finished the report by this afternoon. So if you want to talk about something in the future that will be specifically finished at a certain time, you use will have done. All right, and final tip on using future tense. Final tip, when you practice, all right, many learners of English overuse will and going to. They certainly overuse it in Korea a lot. Try using all the different future forms so that you can become more confident. It's when you're learning English, it's like learning the piano, it's like learning how to ride a bike, it's like learning how to do anything. Practice.